Hai yếu kìa. 89, 51. Vãi lèo.
Cẩn thận, sau lưng. Khó nè.
Khó rồi.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Quá bình thường.
Đi mẹ nó kê lì thật. Nó khôn, nó khôn.
Khói nè.
Thằng này khôn đấy.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Làm tốt lắm. Nhặt bom kìa, khó nè. Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Fire in the hole. Smoking grenade. Fire in the hole. Quá bình thường. Bom ở đây. Mù nè. Bom ở đây. Đã đặt bom ở khu A. Bom đã bị gỡ.
Vãi lìn. Hơn người không ép sai cứ đi tìm.
Khói nè.
Được, vẫn là trên này à. Đang thua đây này, đang ăn hành đây này.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Thua 2 round tiếc quá. 2 round rồi anh ra phải thắng đấy. Toàn yếu. Thằng PE thì chỉ 50 trong A. Mu cái gì vậy? Trời ơi, mu ngang luôn. Thôi ăn cứt rồi anh em ạ, hôm nay ngày thua hay sao ấy.
Cẩn thận, sau lưng. Khói nè.
Mu này.
Sắp nghỉ cho anh Huy rồi, chưa em ơi, còn lâu. Không còn lâu đâu, cũng sắp nghỉ rồi. Sắp rồi em ạ. Anh tưởng còn sớm.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Mù nè.
Chết.
Đã nhận.
Đâu ấy? Hôm nay bắn toàn mồm thôi. Em vừa chơi xong anh Việt ơi, vừa chơi xong rồi. Chơi xong xong bắt đầu lại qua đây tiếp cày danh.
Khó nè. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Ra mít đi.
Mù nè.
Sang bên.
B site. Fire in the hole. Flash bomb. Hang on. Let's go. Okay, come now.
Anh có bán không ạ? Nhắn tin cho anh nha. Nhắn tin ở page đấy.
Khó nè.
Tốt. Hay.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
A site.
Bỏ đi, tôi mồm rồi. Chết mẹ hỏng rồi. Thằng PE mồm. Tốt.
Cô à, đi cùng nhau nào. Fire in the hole.
Mù nè.
Đặt bom ở A.
Kệ nó.
Quá đỉnh.
Thắng rồi. Let's go.
Cuối cùng thì cũng phải thắng chứ. Vẫn lỗ 1 điểm mà này. 344 điểm. Top 100 mà toàn gặp mấy ông danh thấp nhỉ. Như kiểu Mythical với Glory. 5 top 100 bắn với nhau nó mới sướng chứ.
Khó nè.
Im chờ tôi. Mù nè. Vỡ mồm.
Mít lên.
Lựu đạn, né đi. Quá
Ăn bom rồi
đỉnh.
bạn.
Khói nè. À,
Lựu đạn.
A1. Đúng lúc nhảy lên, cay không? Ôi thằng kia nó sấy cái gì vậy? Mày sấy cái gì vậy mày? Thằng Đức nhá. Làm thêm trận nữa là làm. Tốt.
cần hỗ trợ.
Bốc khói này.
Cẩn thận, sau lưng. Mù nè.
Mít lên.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Mít qua kìa.
Khói nè. Con đưa nè. Bình thường. Cũng tạm được.
Ui ôi mày thế. Đủ ma. Mày thật.
Đã nhận. Tuyệt vời. Đi làm cô với. Khói nè.
Mu nè.
Amazon luôn đấy.
Khu B. Lựu đạn né đi.
Ơ mẹ lên này.
Khói nè. Quá bình thường.
Mẹ giật ca mình. Bỏ cái nó lên luôn, sợ thật. Dã man.
Khói nè.
Mu nè.
Lại thua rồi.
Lựu đạn né đi. Khu B.
Đi đi. Rồi.
Khói nè.
Rồi, rất lấy là thắng.
Cứ mò.
Ok, tính lên nào. Khói nè.
Mu nè.
Lựu đạn né.
Lựu đạn né đi. Khói nè. Quá bình thường. Mình giúp bạn được.
Thắng rồi, cô với. Thế nào?
Full A. Rớt A.
Khu A.
Ok, đi thôi.
Khói nè. Mu nè. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Tôi vừa thấy thằng
Đã đặt bom ở khu A.
hai yếu.
Khu B.
Nào. Nhặt bom kìa.
Khói nè.
Lựu đạn khói này. Ăn lựu đạn này. Mù này.
Mu nè.
Đi tìm bom đi.
Bỏ thằng này nhá.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Đồng ý. Đã đặt bom ở khu B.
chưa lái mấy. Hơi ít. 11 giờ nghỉ Huy à? Nay tôi đi xem đến 11 giờ, xem mấy giờ nào? 10 rưỡi à? Mệt đấy nhỉ.
Nhiệm vụ đang hoàn thành bộ cứ điểm. Ok, chiến nào.
À bắt đầu.
Khó nè.
Khó nè. Đặt bom mà A.
Smoking grenade. Fire in the hole. Flash bomb.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Mù nè. Vỡ mồm. À,
Hả ma?
Mù nè.
Nó đi móc à? Không ai canh móc luôn. Tôi tưởng có người canh móc rồi. Nổ rồi. B. Bắn đi cho anh em xin ít kinh nghiệm học hỏi. Làm gì có kinh nghiệm gì đâu.
khó nè. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Ăn hành bỏ búa ra làm gì dám dạy ai.
Đã đặt bom ở khu B.
Đúng rồi.
Mù nè.
Flash bomb.
Trừ 95 thằng kia rồi. Hay. Ủa mày thế. May nó không nhìn thấy.
Ok, chiến nào.
12 giờ ọp anh. Bắn nhiệt hay quá.
Khó nè.
Khó đấy em ơi. Mệt lắm.
Lựu đạn nè.
Thế để trưa mai lại lên muộn à? Lỗi quá.
Khu A.
Ok, chiến nào. Smoking grenade.
Khó nè.
Chết rồi, nhầm rồi, ném nhầm rồi, ném cho quả khói rồi.
Ở khu A. Khó nè.
Mù nè. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Thôi chịu rồi, thế chịu rồi.
Bom đã bị gỡ.
Khu B. Khu B.
Anh em này bắn này chết rồi.
Khó nè. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Này bắn 687 không dính mấy. Ô đủ má. Miếu. Móc.
Nhặt bom kìa. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Trừ 20 nha. Miếu lần cuối. Sai B. Này bà shotgun không dính tí nào cả.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Fire in the hole! Blast bomb!
Khói nè. Mù nè.
Có bom rồi.
Ơ, sao gỡ được rồi? Vãi lều, 4 thằng kia đâu?
Ok, tiến lên nào. Smoking bomb. Khói nè. Smoking bomb. Mù nè.
B.
Khu B. Lựu đạn, né đi. Bom B nè.
Fire in the
Mù
hole!
nè.
Fire in the hole!
À,
Cái đồ. 171526. Thôi vào B luôn nào.
Quẩy thế nào. Smoking bomb. Smoking bomb. Khói nè. Mù nè.
khói nè.
À sao ấy.
Fire in the hole.
A rồi.
Bom đặt rồi nhé.
Lựu đạn, né đi. Bom A nè. Mù nè.
Trèo đi đâu nữa?
Có bom rồi. Ok,
Thì mình toàn ngáo thôi. 2627 à.
Cẩn thận, cẩn thận. Sau lưng.
17 nữa chứ.
fire in the hole.
Khói nè. Lựu đạn, né đi.
Fire in the hole.
Win rồi.
Mù nè.
Chắc chắn là như vậy rồi. Lại A sao? A rồi.
Bom đặt rồi nhé. Not so bad.
À,
Đúng ván không canh A nó lại lên A hay nhỉ? Canh A cái. Ồ,
Smoking bomb. Smoking bomb. Fire in the hole.
khu B. Khói nè. Lựu đạn, né đi.
Blast bomb. Fire in the hole.
đi phải cả cao mít nữa chứ.
Ok, thế nào? Khói nè. Smoking bomb.
Khói nè.
Fire in the
Lựu
hole.
đạn, né đi.
Fire in the hole. Be safe.
Khu B.
Be safe. Blast bomb.
Mù nè.
Ôi rồi. Vãi lìn thật. Bắn rùa vào đầu luôn chứ. Thôi thua. Bị thằng nào vả phát vào đầu luôn. Vẫn hòa điểm, bắn từ nãy giờ vẫn hòa điểm. Chết cười. Lại thua rồi. Mày sao xếp team thế nào ấy nhỉ? Ảo mà.
Ok, tiếng nào?
Khói nè.
Khói nè.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Con đặt rồi nhé. Là thắng.
Nghe tao có team mạnh thế.
Ok, tiếng nào? Nè.
Lựu đạn, né đi. Khói nè.
Khói nè. Lựu đạn. Né đi.
Nhiệt không? Quá nhiệt. A rồi. A B1. Nice.
Giữ vững đội hình. Tiến lên.
Khói nè.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Khói nè.
Khói nè.
Lựu đạn. Né đi. Wow.
Vỡ mồm. Quá bình thường.
Đổ được 2 được rồi. Ừ.
Thắng rồi, progress thắng rồi. Ok, tiếng nào? Khói nè.
Think hard work deserves to be paid for, but all the trickery and all of this disguising of making interest and all this stuff, it's being run by guys who are scamming.
Right.
The
And
world.
now that they've defined capitalism this way, I'm against that. I'm against that. I'm against a system that doesn't give everyone a fair shot.
So where
and
do
right
you
now
invest your
there
money?
is no fair shot.
Where do you invest your money?
I don't have a single share of stock in anything.
But
I don't.
what do you? In other words, your last
Yeah.
movie made millions of dollars. I read you made something like $24 million.
No, I know that's so crazy.
Isn't that?
No. Oh, I'm a documentary filmmaker. I mean, I do well,
But your
obviously.
films,
But No. I do well. I yes. And
so you're
I'm
worth several million dollars. Is that fair to say?
No, I wouldn't say that.
No?
No, I
I'm
would
wrong.
not say. Yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong.
Your net worth is over $1 million.
Well, probably if you count the value of the house and everything, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So where do you invest when you have you must
Yeah.
have a few dollars somewhere. Where do
Well,
you put it? I mean, you're.
I mean, what
Do you
are the
put it in a-
solutions you offer in this film? Do you
It's
offer
in a
solutions?
savings account.
It's in a savings
It's in
account.
a savings account.
And that's what you would tell people to do with
Getting
their money?
like 1% interest.
Can I talk you into investing in a strip club? Are you against that? So.
But are there solutions offered in this film, or is it just...
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But
One of-
aren't
yeah.
you tempted to put this money?
What
into-
money? He says there.
No,
Well, no,
because
he has money.
No, because I don't think I should make my money off money. I should make my money off the next film, off my next idea, off my hard labor, my sweat, and whatever. That is where the money should be made. And that's why we're not going to get the next internet invention, because the young people coming up are being taught, and I show this in the film, the number one job now for students graduate from Harvard, MIT, Duke, the top brains.
Wharton School of Business.
They go to Wall Street.
They do.
They don't. And I'm telling you this. I mean, they're hiring physicists. Wall Street is. They're hiring engineers, mathematicians, because they want the top brains trying to figure out all these derivatives, all these new schemes and scams. And instead, so when they take those brains, we don't get the next cure for something we need to find a cure for.
Because they're going into investment banking.
Yeah, we don't get to figure out how we're going to survive without oil. Where's the next alternative energy source? Or why the fuck don't we have a bullet train? The Japanese have had this for 40 years. They don't need a bullet train. They live on a little island. We live on a huge country. You know, Howard, if we had a bullet train in this country, we could get from New York to L.A. in 10 hours on the ground.
You are making a very good point. I know for a fact that you're telling the truth. I know some kids who are brilliant kids who go to Wharton School of Business and a couple of these other institutes, UPenn, all this stuff. All they want to do is be investment bankers.
Yeah,
You are
yeah.
absolutely right.
No,
they never say I want to go invent something or
Right.
make something.
And
They want this investment banking job.
They want the lifestyle.
Right, and here's
Right.
and here's
It would
what's
be
so
gecko.
Here's what's so sad about this. You and I are the same age. We're born the same year.
Right.
And the year after we're born, Dr. Salk, Jonas Salk, invented the cure for polio.
That's right.
And our parents, when we were born, were very scared about this because so many kids were getting polio. He invents this. He finds the cure for polio, and then he announces that he's not going to patent it. He just gives it away for free.
That's right.
Gives it away for free. And I have a clip in the film of Edward R. Murrow saying to him, "What, are you crazy? Why don't you patent this?" And Dr. Salk says to him, "Well, would you patent the sun?" I mean, this is for everyone. I mean, the absolute
That's an amazing
selflessness
story.
of this. He could have been a multi-millionaire, but it was more important for him to do something for the common good.
And you're saying there's no patriots like that anymore.
It's rare. When
There's
do you
no
see that?
citizens of the world like that
Believe me,
anymore. That was a world
and look at a
thing,
scumbag
yeah.
like me. I tried to patent the sun. Did you know that? I tried to patent on the sun. I was going to start licensing sunlight.
But speaking of you as a scumbag,
Thank you.
Howard.
And thank you. Yeah.
Thank you for recognizing him.
I was listening to you out there talking about, how, you don't give a fuck about anybody, you make as much money, and I'm not
didn't
for.
say
He said I'm
care
not
about me
I'm
making
not.
money.
Yeah, well, I'd
Yeah,
say
yeah.
I'm not for. You said I'm not for the collective,
Right.
but I'm sitting out there with your staff and your crew.
Yes.
And the truth is, listeners, that this man takes very good care of everyone here.
Not Benji. He'll tell you himself.
Well, but he's here on a work release program.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but everyone else, I mean, they have health benefits here. They get paid well. And when the big merger took place between XM and Sirius, how many people from this show got laid off in the merger? None.
None. Not on this show.
They're all
Absolutely
They're
none.
all here. So, Howard, my
I take care of the collective.
socialist friend.
Right.
You actually are about the people, and here's my guess about you. All right, from having followed you since when I first heard you in Detroit when you were on WWWW.
And thank you for being my only listener there. Because it was pretty bad. It was pretty dismal.
But you got kicked off one show after the other because they would come in here and say, "What about the advertisers? We're losing advertisers. We're losing money."
I didn't care about the money.
and you didn't care about the money.
No.
You didn't, and people haven't seen Howard's, there's a movie on this, or your book, and Private Parts. You get the whole thing's laid
you're
out
right.
there.
I had
you went
some
right up
integrity.
against WNBC, owned by RCA at the time, then GE.
No, I didn't sell out. I'll give that to myself.
Never.
And I never said I need the money. I'm gonna, I
Right,
just
and
said,
so
fuck it.
the only reason you have the money now is because me and millions of people make the choice, the free choice of listening to you every morning. And so you have never put a gun in anyone's back and to get them to buy into Sirius Radio. I've never taken anyone to the ticket booth.
No, that's true.
Buy a ticket.
And by the way,
yeah.
I want to say you spoke out about something that I agree with. And I haven't heard many people talk about this except for you and me. When Madonna was adopting this kid, wanted to take this kid out of an orphanage, I still can't understand why people complain about this. In other words, I see a trapped little girl sitting in an orphanage. Parents don't want her. No one wants her. Suddenly Madonna gets interested. Everyone's interested in the kid. But the kid could have died in this orphanage, was probably dying.
Right.
So she adopted a kid, and the whole world was screaming and yelling. What is that? Why is that? Why would somebody be against someone adopting someone?
Because
I don't get it.
Because she's off the rail. The rail of the last 20 years, Howard, is about me, myself, and I.
Right.
And that's why I get asked the question, why are you making a movie about this when you're doing well yourself? I get asked this all day long. And I'm saying, well, that question right there reveals what you believe should be the norm, which is if you do well, fuck everybody else.
Right.
And so here's Madonna, who really doesn't have to do this.
No, she doesn't need aggravation.
And plus, and forget about the money and everything. I mean, here's a woman who's approaching, at that point, 50 years old.
Right.
Who, anybody here at 50 want to start a new family?
Hell no.
It's a lot of work.
You're not kidding.
And the fact that she would be willing to do that, and then when I saw this abuse that was heaped on her, I just thought, wow, we've become such a cruel people that we can't even recognize good anymore.
Yeah, that's how I felt. I can't even see the downside.
When I was
in this.
trying to raise money for Eritrea, there were plenty of people who called in and said, "Hey, we got problems right here." I was like, if you saw the problems in Eritrea,
Right.
they pale in comparison,
Right.
our problems, to those people. You have to have some ability to say, even though I'm suffering or struggling, there's somebody who's suffering more than me.
And I'm afraid not. Like, if we did have somebody say that, like Dr. Salk, who found the cure for cancer,
Yeah.
and then he went on TV and said, I'm giving this away for free. The pharmaceutical companies
They'd lock
can't
him
make
up.
any. They'd think he was crazy.
Insane.
They would think
They
he was
would.
crazy.
That would be the end of him.
And because of that, because everybody knows that, nobody wants to be seen as crazy.
Right.
So there's no incentive for anyone to actually invent the next great thing or find that cure or do what's best for the society.
right.
Well, that's why it's big news now when somebody finds a suitcase with $25,000 in it and they turn it in. That makes the news because that's not the norm.
Michael
Right.
Moore's
To
film
just take the money.
is called Capitalism, a Love Story. It opens today in Los Angeles and New York and October 2nd in theaters everywhere. You want to take a couple of calls?
Sure, I would love
All
it.
right, let's see what happens. Ken, go ahead. You're on the air.
Got a question for you, Michael, but first I just want to thank you. You're probably one of the greatest living patriots out there. And every one of your films is worth revisiting, and I'm proud to own them all.
Oh, thank you.
How would you, if you can, collectively rate the intelligence and overall engagement of Americans? And as they say in public radio, I'll be happy to take your comments off the air.
All right. So how do you rate the
Average intelligence?
Are we stupid as a people? What's going on here?
We've had a stupidity sort of enforced upon us. I mean, our school systems suck beyond belief at this point. It's really sad. We don't fund them properly. We don't make it a priority. And we've turned out into the world 40 million functional illiterates now, adults, who cannot read and write above a fourth grade level. There's probably another 40 or 50 million more who can read and write at a fourth grade level, but can't comprehend it.
Is that the school's fault or the parents' fault?
It's both. It's parents, but the parents. The way I look at it is, our parents weren't like that, but our parents were. I think your dad went to work and
Yeah.
was home at 5.
Yeah.
Your mom didn't have to work.
Right.
When you were growing up.
That's true.
Now both parents have to work. In fact, we have 3 income families now. Both parents and the teenager goes to work, puts the money into the kitty, and people are working longer hours. Nobody